This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line is set on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
3rd down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this 3rd down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the 4th down. Nice start for this defense.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're
turning on the Jets. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Turner. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. On the option. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. And he's
tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Clark wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Lawrence. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He lost one down the sideline. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Payne. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. This guy can throw it. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback extends the play. And the rush rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The option look. He'll pitch it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Turner. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Clark to fire. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air, using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catches signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. To running room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. To the air. It's Turner. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. They bring the punter onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the run, it's Lawrence. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on third and short. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Snag down in the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bears have this offense rolling.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it. It's Lawrence. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. using his legs as talent. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Fires it down the seam. It's caught. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play-action fake. Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The Bears look to keep this drive humming. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you've got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Clark wants to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll immediately call timeout. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man, it's Turner. Quick strike complete. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that drive covered 40 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
The Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Turner. quickly complete. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Going right to work up top. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Bears. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Turner. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Here's the pressure. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and I'll never complain.
Looking to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Connection to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 32 over San Jose State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Marshall will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Clark to fire. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Bears will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll toss it. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Bear offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Clark wants to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
2nd down.
Looking for space. It's Lawrence. Open space at the 25. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback will keep it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. He'll do it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it, and now all of a sudden this game has a completely different feel.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Marshall quick to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab, and there's room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Hurd! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is complementary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Receive team.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way